Poverty is a common term in our vocabulary, often describing the lives of children and adults suffering horrible conditions, heart-wrenching to us all. But what could possibly be more heartbreaking than this picture here? The dirt and calluses on the hands of small children forced into labor for the profit of others, working in horrible, dangerous, and vile conditions with little regard to their safety or well-being. There are 1.2 million child victims of human trafficking per year around the world, and profit for them can be up to $40 billion a year. But why? Why would people want to abduct and force a child so innocent and small to do such heavy-duty and often life-threatening work? The answer is, children are easier to recruit, convince, and move, and therefore, due to the low cost, they generate an enormous economic profit. While child trafficking is common all over the world, Spain is particularly playing a role in the selling of underage children. While seemingly normal to see young children selling on the streets and begging for money, it is all too often these children are being forced to do so. Beaten to fear, they are told to go out and sell in order to make profit for either their family or their captives. Migrant children are especially susceptible to trafficking. In Spain, according to the current law, foreign children receive the same legal and criminal protection as Spanish children. In reality, however, this is not the case. Migrant children, for example, are faced with slow responses and delays from the Spanish authorities. These children are then placed in detention centers where their rights are not always respected. Common areas of labor for victims of child trafficking are working in the home for the textile industry and other small industries, shoe cleaning, begging, and various forms of refuse and waste collection in the streets, and often they work in shops and bars, sometimes agricultural jobs, and in street markets.
Compared to Spain, the United States faces similar circumstances in regards to child trafficking. Cases of human trafficking have been reported in all 50 U.S. states. Anyone can be trafficked regardless of race, class, gender, education, age, or citizenship when forcefully coerced or enticed by false promises. Forced child labor cases include forced begging, nannies, restaurant work, hair and nail salons, agricultural work, and drug sales and cultivation. There are often many signs of someone being involved in child trafficking, including the inability to attend school on a regular basis and having unexplained absences, frequently running away from home, making references of frequent travel to other cities, and exhibiting bruises or other signs of physical trauma such as withdrawn behavior, depression, anxiety, or fear. Along with this, many young victims have coached or rehearsed responses to frequently asked questions and often express the need to pay off debt. Because of how widespread child trafficking is, the need to help victims of trafficking is crucial. One of the main ways to possibly help someone who is a victim is by noticing some of these telltale signs of child trafficking. Also, if you suspect someone is a victim of child trafficking, you can call a local hotline for child trafficking or contact local police in the area.
There aren't many differences among child trafficking in Spain and the US, but what we can change is how often children become victims by speaking out and advocating for the help and support they need.